let's talk about a heart-friendly company, people. Okay? Okay, Globe is a heart-friendly company, yes or no?
Yes!
So can you please look at the one beside you? Do they look friendly? I know. Definitely, we're a heart-friendly company. Why? We were trained to smile. Okay, why? Because every time we smile, people, we're trying to what? Release a positive aura. Okay? A positive energy. And of course, according to the law of attraction, we're also going to attract positive fortune. The question is, would you like to attract positive fortune, yes or no?
Yes!
Can you please smile? And look at one beside you, by smiling. Okay, let's start. We are talking about heart health. And people, to be honest with you, it's a major health concern worldwide. And if you're going to look at this circle, guys, it was divided into pies, different segments, different parts, wherein cardiovascular diseases that involves the heart and the blood vessels comprises 30% of the total diseases, okay, that we can suffer from. Now, what's alarming is, many deaths can occur prematurely under the age of 70, and most of us are under the age of 70. And one more thing that needs to be mentioned, 80% of premature heart disease, stroke and diabetes can be prevented. That's the good news. Let's talk about this one. Okay? Disorders of the heart and the blood vessels. That is the heart again. That is the blood vessel with a thrombus and with atherosclerotic plaques. Okay? Look at this. Look at the one. Okay? Below. 50% of individuals will die suddenly of coronary heart diseases. Coronary artery is the blood vessel that will supply blood to the muscles of the heart. Okay? Have no previous symptoms of the disease. It's also called asymptomatic. You're not feeling anything. You think you're healthy. Okay? Because there are no signs and symptoms. But 95% of people who have sudden cardiac arrest die from it at once, within few minutes. I've trained in MCU. As a family med resident that became, of course, a consultant later on. And I was able to see, okay, I saw different clients who died suddenly of a known causes. That is sudden cardiac death. And the youngest client that I was able to see, that I saw in the hospital in the emergency room, was only 18 years old. Thinner than you. How young for that? 21. My client was 18. 21. Pwede na. Pwede na mag-start ng exercise, na mag-adjust. Okay? Okay, people. Nutrition and health, people. What's being mentioned here? Nutrition your heart. Nourish your heart, so they say. Small dietary changes can lead to what? Large reduction in the burden of the cardiovascular system. So, please, I would like to give an emphasis on this. Low fruit and vegetable intake is estimated to cause 31% of coronary heart disease and 11% of stroke clients. Let me repeat this again. And let me ask you this question again. Who amongst you can eat 5 fruits and vegetables every day? Can you please raise your hands? Medium size or big? So, wala na. So, you belong to this bracket. Yeah. So, people, it shows that specific nutrients play a key role in maintaining a healthy heart. So, people, let's talk about this. There are 5 ways. How many? 5 ways to improve the workings of a healthy heart. First, promote healthy heart function. Exercise. Second, promote healthy blood lipids. Diet. Try to avoid fried pork, fried beef, people. Third, prevent LDL cholesterol oxidation. Then, of course, promote healthy blood pressure. By all means, please, try to lower down your weight. And finally, guys, support healthy circulation and, of course, blood vessels. Sleeping is part of which, guys. And some of you would like to earn. Yes or no?
Yes.
And sometimes you try to compromise your sleeping hours. Please, you're adding stress physically and emotionally and mentally to your body. And that can lead to what? Heart problems or cardiovascular diseases. And that's not the proper way to do it, people. Next. What's the name of our product, guys? Vida Pharmaceutical Drink. Okay. If again you would like to invite doctors, convince doctors to become part of our company, this is the product that I would like you to know by heart. Why? Because it is the world's first cardiaceutical drink with human clinical studies. I would like to remind you people that as a doctor, as a physician, we were trained to ask people promoting our products if you have clinical studies. Because if you can present to us clinical studies of your product, then it only means one thing, that product is said to be a low-class product. Okay? So guys, what's good in our company is that we have numerous clinical studies. Okay. The components will be nitroglycerin, nitrogen, and it also contains stevia. The reason why when you drink Vida, that product, it's sweet. But I would like to remind you people, sugar-free. Are we clear so far? Okay, next. The flavors, of course, natural grade, and it is FDA approved. So let's continue, people. And these are the two components. Can you please read it out, people? Vida and Redivivo. Other word, say it louder. Trans-resveratrol. Can you please say it loud? Trans-resveratrol. And lycopene. Louder, people. Lycopene. And of course, the one that produce Vida and Redivivo is DSM. A so-called billion-euro company. Next. Vida. Let's talk about Vida first. Promotes healthy aging, yes, with high purity resveratrol, trans-resveratrol. Guys, resveratrol are said to be found, okay, in the red wine. And they are considered to be a very powerful antioxidants. Now, I've already mentioned this one, but I'm going to repeat this. Okay? Death rate from coronary heart disease in France is said to be low despite high intake of saturated fats. Why again? Because of their fond of drinking what? Red wine. As I mentioned earlier, people, red wine contains what? Resveratrol. Next, people, if we're going to give an overview scientifically of the function of resveratrol, these are the so-called beneficial effects of taking resveratrol. For those people whose age is 35 years old inside this room, look at this. And try to listen, guys. Why? You will benefit from this. First, you can try to mimic calorie restriction. So instead of you eating this much, you will only eat that much. It can extend your lifespan by approximately 36%. Okay? Third, can you please welcome in the house my friend, Dr. Philip Chia. It will also give you resistance to LDL oxidation. What else? Reduction of myocardial infarction or infarct size that can lead to heart attack. Then, improve endurance. They will try to improve your metabolism. What else? Prevents degeneration of the nerves or even the cells of the brain. And finally, people, Vida is bioavailable in humans. If you will take this, guys, it will have a beneficial effects in your body. And finally, it is the first DSM-funded human study on resveratrol. So, with these functions of resveratrol, do we have a wonderful product in Vida? Yes or no?
Yes!
And this is the wonderful product. When we talk about vascular function, the inner wall is said to be made up of, or we call them as endothelium. And if you want the blood flow to flow freely, people, in your body, then you must be able to preserve the function of your endothelium and try to prevent atherosclerosis, or the so-called hardening and thickening of the blood vessels from happening inside your blood vessels. Now, how can we be able to assess that? Through flow flow-mediated dilation. We'll go on that further, people. Now, this flow-mediated dilation is measured, of course, by ultrasound. They try to measure through ultrasound, and it can be affected or reduced by these factors. Increased lipid or fats in your blood. Second, if you're so fat, if your blood pressure is so high, if you happen to have a high sugar level, and finally, if you're suffering from different kinds of coronary artery diseases. Next, okay? Studies were done that try to prove, okay, the effectiveness of Vida. Guys, they were able to give that client different dosage of Vida, or Vida, should I say, and they were able also to give placebo, 0 milligrams. Okay? It's a substance that has no function at all. And try to compare it with 30 milligrams of Vida, 90 milligrams, and 270 milligrams. Try to look at these guys. After giving it once a day, okay, on the first hour itself, guys, it was able to know that as you increase the milligram dosage of Vida, there was also an increase in resveratrol in your plasma concentration with each dose of Vida. So people, approximately, it was able to show a dilation of your arteries by 62% up to 91% if you will drink Vida on the very first hour. Guys, if that is the case, the question is, do we have a wonderful product in Vida, yes or no? Yes! Because once you dilate the blood vessels, people, you will also try to improve the flow of blood. And once you improve the flow of blood, guys, the flow of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, oxygen that will give you energy will also improve your body. The question is, will that make you healthier, yes or no? Yes! Now, that is during the first hour. So, what will happen? Of course, the blood pressure will also normalize if you will take it every day. So what they did, okay, was to give Vida for approximately 6 weeks to 8 weeks. Okay? And keep on. Again, studies have shown that if you will just take 75 milligrams of Vida every day, and I would like to remind you people that once a share of Vida that should be mixed and dissolved in 500 ml of water already contains 90 milligrams. Guys, the requirement was only 75. The ones present in your product is 90 milligrams. So the big question is, have you gone beyond the requirements, yes or no? Yes! Guys, take it every day. Drink it, please. The word is please drink it every day. In a span of 6 to 8 weeks. It will further dilate your blood vessels by approximately 23%. So with that, people, are we getting better as day passes by with Vida Global, yes or no? Yes! Can you please give a hand for our product? And I love this word. I would like you to say it loud, guys. Metabolism. Can you please say it loud, people? Metabolism. Ability of the body to convert nutrients. Again, from macro to micro. Why? To form energy. Or from micro to macro to repair the body. Guys, I would like to clarify that if your objective is just to dilate or open up the blood vessels, then you only need to drink 1 sachet of Vida every day. But if your objective is to speed up your metabolism, you need to drink 2 sachets of Vida every day. People, look at what happened and look at the outcome of this whole study. Okay? So they just gave 2 75 milligrams of Vida compared to placebo. And what happened to people? Is that, number 1, it was able to normalize your blood pressure. Why again? By dilating the blood vessels. Second, it was also able to improve your blood sugar. And, of course, it was able to sensitize your insulin. Next, reduce inflammation that will try to improve the flow of blood. And finally, they can also help burn fats and convert this into energy for you to be able to lose weight. So with these people, maganda ba ang term ng Vida so far? Yes or no? Yes! Another hand for the star. Next component people. Can you please say it now? Lycopene. Okay. That is radiavivo. Guys, lycopene is inversely, kabalitaran, associated with markers of atherosclerosis. Means to say, you can be able to prevent the hardening and thickening of the blood vessel wall. And what else, guys? It is also very strong. This time, can you please read it loud? Antioxidants. It has an anti-cancer components. So just try to analyze with all of these. Do we have a magnificent product in Vida Global? Yes or no? Yes! Sabi palampang pala malakas. What is so activist Vida quality? Okay? If I'm going to drink Vida people, the products will be what protected. Okay? Inside your stomach. But once it reaches the cell, then the so-called components of Vida will be released. Why? In order for your cells, okay, to be able to absorb the components of Vida. So with that, guys, maganda ba ang function so far ng Vida? Yes or no?